Hi, welcome back. Meetings Africa. That's where we are broadcasting from on this Tuesday morning. It's lovely to be with you. I've had a great morning this morning, I must say, meeting some interesting people, seeing some wonderful things. It's always nice to just get a perspective of your country. It really is. When you, I know that tourism is it's a very passionate part of my life, and I'm sure of many of yours, but it's always just nice to see how people perceive South Africa, and not necessarily just to come and visit and bring your family, but also to bring businesses and to host meetings here. And that's a very, very big decision that any company can take, to come and host an entire conference in a country, bringing all your staff here and hoping for the best. And I suppose in a way it is a risk, but how big a risk is it? And how important is it for a country to have a good reputation in order to do that? So, you know, these are just some of the questions, some of the issues that we are going to discuss now with my next guest. And this is Linda Pereira. She is the CEO of L&I Communications that basically conducts research on business eventing. Linda, it's so nice to have you on the program. Welcome to South Africa and welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Yeah. You know, in our standards, it's a huge meetings event. On your standards, because you obviously go all around the world and you see these events, is it big?
It's not big in our standards. It is important, which is, I think, more relevant. Meetings Africa is the best possible showcase for us, for people like me who buy destinations, to get a taste of what is waiting for our clients should we bring them here. Can you do it? Can you deliver? Can you produce it? Can you make it? And do we have the right people to fulfill the functions that we need?
Yeah. Now, you were telling me off air that you've become somewhat of an ambassador for Johannesburg, and it's a destination that you like to sell. Why? What do you like about it?
Yes, I do have that honor. For the last 3 years, they've been called an ambassador for Johannesburg. I think Johannesburg has something that is unique, and that is very, very rare in our industry. It is authentic. The moment you arrive, you know that you're somewhere different. The people are warm, they're welcoming, they're very tolerant. They have a level of patience which is amazing. But above all, they have a desire to produce something which makes them proud, and that fits in perfectly with what our clients want. Somewhere that they can take back transformation, learning, and memories too, because it is about the memories and what you acquire spiritually in a new destination that complements the meeting.
So, I mean, those are a lot of reasons to come and host it, but are your clients a little bit hesitant when you say, listen, what about South Africa? Go and host your conference in Africa, because we're not isolated. I mean, it's not just South Africa. You've got a whole continent to deal with. Are they a little bit nervous when you throw the idea at them, or do they say, no, that's a good idea, let's do it? How's our reputation out there?
Okay, it's like this. Yes, there is some hesitancy, but I think anyone who doesn't look at Africa today, and especially South Africa as a leader in the region, for a meeting is a total idiot. I mean, that is the bottom line, because in fact, this is really the place that is growing. Africa in general has grown more than Asia. In 2013 has grown more. It is the destination where you have the highest number of percentage of growing middle classes, young people coming out of university needing new skills, etc. And we need new leaders, and we need inspired leaders, and we need leaders that bring new ideas. And so when our companies choose to come to Africa, or they should choose to come to Africa, they're coming to get a new mindset. And the world needs a new mindset at the moment, and we need to bring African leadership, young leadership, into the rest of the world and companies. So by coming to Africa and connecting with the younger generations, the new scientists, the new skills, that is the way that we're going to bring the rest of the world forward and also advance Africa with us. It is a no-brainer. This is the destination for the next 5-6 years, and that's what I'm telling my clients. Reputation is important, but reputation is built also and defended by the locals. It is important that continuously you have the political classes out there saying, no, we are different, things have changed, we're ready to welcome you. And you have to keep saying it over and over and over and over again, because there is what dominates out there, the message that dominates, tends to be a slightly negative one, and we fight every day. And it's not easy, but I do think that companies are beginning to see the advantages, and I certainly am doing all I can to contribute.
Well, I'm glad, Linda. Thank you very, very much for doing that for us and for talking to us on the program. Linda Pereira is the Chief Executive Officer of L&I Communications. She's based in Lisbon, a huge advocate for having conferencing here in South Africa, making sure that her customers know about this destination. And I love what Linda says. We have to be the biggest advocates and I suppose PR agents when it comes to our country. Never pull it down. You always have to keep pulling it up. That's very, very important. All right, let's take